Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today I'm going to be reading part 13 of the book about Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. This part is called The Migration to Medina. So let's get started. The Prophet's message was spreading far and wide, and his following was growing. No longer all alone and easy to attack, the Prophet ﷺ became the target of a murder plot hatched by the Quraysh, who wanted to stamp out Islam. In the meantime, the Lord commanded him to leave Mecca and go to Yathrib, which is now known as Medina, to which many companions has already migrated, and where he would be offered protection. Under cover of darkness, the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu slipped away on camelback, leaving Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salam lying in the Prophet's bed, so that the Quraysh would not realize he had left Mecca. When the Quraysh came to know, they offered a large reward for the capture of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam and sent out search parties. Guessing that the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam intended to go to Yathrib, which is about 250 miles north of Mecca. Most of the search parties headed in that direction. But the Prophet ﷺ and Abu Bakr went south, having arranged that a shepherd would cover their tracks with his flock of sheep. They decided to hide in the cave of Thawr, just outside Mecca, until the search parties had given up. On their third day in this cave, the Prophet ﷺ and Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu heard the flapping of wings and the sounds of men's voices and footsteps approaching. "If any of them looks and at his feet, he will find us," whispered Abu Bakr. "No," says the Prophet ﷺ. "We are not two, but three. For do you not know? Allah is with us. He will surely protect us." When the search party came to the entrance of the cave, Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu and the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam could hear them talking quite clearly. Someone called out, "Forget it. There's no one in here. Forget it. There's no one in here." Then the footsteps were heard receding. The danger had passed. After some time, the Prophet and Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu looked out from the entrance of the cave, where they were amazed to see that a spider had spun a web across its opening, and a dove had made a nest just to one side of it. It was she who flapped her wings at the approach of the search party. How could anyone have suspected the two men were hiding inside when a delicate web covered the entry and dove nested peacefully there? Somewhat later, when they felt it to be safe, the Prophet ﷺ and Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu continued on their journey to Yathrib because they took a long, winding route and traveled only under cover of darkness. Their dangerous and difficult journey took 7 days. And this is like a drawing or a picture of the cave of Thor, which is outside of Mecca, where the Prophet ﷺ and his companion Abu Bakr took shelter during his migration. The Quran says, when these two were hiding in the cave, he, Muhammad ﷺ, said to his companion, "Do not despair, Allah is with us." Well, that is it for part 13. Come back for part 14 next time. Thanks for watching.